Five, six, seven, eight. This is I am me, being all that I can be. This is I am me, being all that I can be. This is I am me, being all that I can be. This is I am me, being all that I can be. Hey there. We have almost made it to the end of 2020. Man, just pat yourselves on the back right now. Today I'm going to be doing number 2 to my new kind of series that I like to do at the end of every month, where I tell you guys my favorites of that month, like hairstyles, hair accessories, hair tips, clothes, music, a whole bunch of stuff. I kind of just reflect on the month. I tell you about the lessons that I learned, and then I go over my goals for the next month. So I will go back at the end of this video and look at what I said was my goals for last month, and we'll see, have I accomplished any of those goals. Hopefully I did, but I'm pretty sure it's been a rough year, so I'm being very lenient with myself and my goals. It's just like a reflection period. I just like looking back on like things and trying to like see how I can improve in areas of my life, and then also it's nice to see like what I enjoyed that month, and it gives you guys some ideas or some inspo. Oh, the perks of doing this is that I'm not just going to be yapping at the mouth. I'm also going to be challenging myself to do a hairstyle. So you guys will get to see me challenge myself to do a creative hairstyle while I reflect on my favorites and my lessons and my tips of November. Okay, are you ready? You have your snacks, you got your tea, you got your water. Let's get it started. For these series, I like to section everything off into sections, so everything's not like all mumble jumbled together and it's just like confusing. So I'm gonna start off with hair products, of course. Starting off on an old wash and go. Let's see, what am I gonna do? So I'm of course gonna be doing a half up, half down hairstyle. I promise next month I'll do like an updo. I know I'm always doing half up, half down hairstyles, but I like to start off my the top of my ears. Out of my hair products, my first favorite is Curl Mix products. So if you haven't seen my previous wash day video, I tried out the brand Curl Mix. And it's pretty much a brand that uses organic, vegan, handmade products made with clean ingredients. They were featured on Shark Tank, and they were also just featured on Oprah's favorites, like list of products that she recommends. But they reached out to me, and you guys know I pretty much use the same-ish kind of products because I have a nut allergy, so a lot of hair products uses like almond oil and stuff like that. So I'm just very picky when it comes to my products, and I also have to be just very cautious when using new products because I don't want to like break out. So yeah, I tried those products out and I was so very pleased with it. Even though after I realized that Oprah recommended it, I was like, oh my gosh, these products have to be good. I'm trying to take out some hair so I can like have little parts framing my face. When you do rubber band hairstyle, sometimes it can take up all your baby hairs and you don't have like, I don't know if you can just understand, but you'll see what I mean. I'm gonna be looking a little cray here, but it's okay, everything's gonna come together, hopefully. So yeah, I like that the products are made with all natural ingredients. I like that the products are very high quality. You could tell that they spent time doing it, and I know they sent me some products, but I was on their website yesterday and I was seeing all the other products that they have, and I was like, man, I'm excited to just buy this with my own money. And that's how you know. I mean, obviously with influencers we get sent stuff, but if you get sent something and you're willing to buy that same product with your own money, that's how you know that you genuinely like the product. So I really like their products. They have way more than like hair products. They have skincare that's made with all natural ingredients and vegan, which I like. You know, again, if you're into like clean ingredients, which is really good because that's when you get the most nutrients for your hair. I feel like a lot of people use supplements on their hair, but I feel like if you're using products that have things that your hair supplements will have in it and it's made with a whole bunch of natural ingredients, then you don't need hair supplements because you're getting all your hair food from your products that you're using. And that's probably why I never struggle with anything with my hair, feeling like I'm deficient in something, because I always use mostly products that are made with natural ingredients. The cons of that is that they are going to be more expensive, but in the long run, I believe it's definitely worth it because your hair will become healthier quicker and you don't have to buy all these extra stuff like pills and whatever stuff they try to sell you, whatever. I mean, everybody's different, obviously, but I know for me and my journey, it really helps. I forget how hard doing this is. I'm trying to do a zigzag part. Hold on. Shoot. Let me see how I'm gonna do this. And the next products that I like, which I've been using for quite a while, but it's the Natural products. They actually just upgraded their whole collection because they're like a smaller brand that's been growing over the past year or so. And I've just been proud of them. They reached out to me like maybe a couple years ago, if not a year ago. I feel like it's been like 2 years. Maybe they reached out to me in the beginning of last year, Natural Club. They were like just a small, very like new brand. But now they've just grown so much and I'm just so happy to be like a part of their journey and still liking their products. And they're kind of similar, obviously, to the Curl Mix products because they are made with natural ingredients. Natural Club just came out with their new collection, Avo Kiwi, which is the avocado and kiwi mixture products. They use fresh ingredients in there. So that's kind of the difference between Curl Mix, is they use a lot of natural ingredients, but they're not like fresh, like Naturals, like deep conditioners, which are my personal favorite. That's what I'll say that stands out. Like, I like the products that Curl Mix makes, but hands down my favorite deep conditioner will always be Natural Club. And I just recently discovered in their newest collection that they just came out with, I discovered their twisting paste, which is amazing. First of all, their Custard and their twisting paste are probably my favorite because I've been doing a lot of protective styles, if you guys haven't noticed. I'm pretty sure you have on my week in my hair videos. Oh my gosh, am I doing this right? These zigzag parts are kind of very challenging to do. This is the reality, especially because I haven't done a zigzag part in a while, but sometimes you just have to keep redoing. Like, I even have to do it too, but I'm just used to it now. It's not really as frustrating to me because I'm like, I've been doing hairstyles for so long. I know that they're not gonna always turn out like perfect on the first or second try. When it gets to like the third or fourth or fifth try, where I'm like, okay, literally I need to take a break or I'm about to like go crazy. I'm trying to get a perfect, or not perfect, that's what I don't need to focus on, not perfect. Is that okay? I don't even have the right comb for it. I should have like a rat tail comb, but I don't know where mine is right now. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Hopefully that looks straight. I'm not even like trying to go for perfection here. I'm just trying to get this hairstyle done. Okay, so that's what we're gonna have right now. Hopefully that looks okay. If that doesn't, don't judge me, okay? We are not trying to be here all day. I guess I'll start on this side. I honestly should have timed myself. Oh, actually I can time myself. It's been like 15 minutes already on just that parting. 15 minutes. Okay, I really hope this turns out okay, because these are one of the styles that I kind of just thought of in my head and decided to try out. That's sometimes how my hairstyles go. Like, sometimes I'll go on Pinterest to get some inspiration. Actually, I'll show you guys kind of where I got this hair inspiration. I'll show you this picture I saw, and I kind of like envisioned having kind of like a zigzag part in the middle instead of a straight part. And then I was like, instead of just having slick down section right here, why don't I just like do like a whole bunch of rubber band sections leading up to 2 little puffs. And instead of puffs, I think I'm just gonna have my hair like down, so with some like layers, like little curlies in the front. So I kind of just thought of that in my head, so we're just trying this out. But yeah, my favorite combo, I've been loving their Custard, is so nice if you do want like hold and definitions. It works very well for like wash and go and protective stylings especially. So if you want a bomb hold, twist out, or braid out, I would say use that Custard and the twisting paste, especially at the ends of your hair, because the twisting paste will give you like that hold, that just nice and defined twist out or braid out. So those are my favorites. For curl mix, I do like the shampoo and conditioner for like a quick shampoo and conditioning, but my favorites are their moisturizer and the gel. I really do like their gel. It's their flaxseed gel. They use flaxseed, like same as Natural Oil Club, but I do like theirs because it is lightweight, so it's like buildable, but it works so well, and it's their best seller. And for Natural Oil Club, I'll say my current favorites, the Custard and the twisting paste. Obviously, the one that I always use is their gel. I feel like I'm always gonna love this gel. And the deep conditioners, of course, and the ice cream, these deep conditioners. Spray my hair. Okay, so for hair accessories, again, if you saw my previous wash day video, you guys saw that I finally tried the detangling brush that has been very popular. I have to admit, I was pleasantly surprised how well it worked, how quick and easily it detangled my hair. Definitely have to say it detangled my hair way quicker than my wide tooth comb that I loved so dearly and I've been using for so long now. I was fully dedicated to it, and I still am gonna use it, you know, every now and then maybe, but I would definitely say that that brush, I mean, not only is it like fun to use, because as you can see, it just like really sculpts my curls and it makes the curls come out like so soft and like defined. Like, it's just so nice to feel your hair become that like soft, and it's just weird like how it works so well on my hair. So I like the experience, the look, and it definitely detangles my hair a lot quicker, and I see why a lot of naturals like it as well. I was just being kind of like stubborn because I didn't want to spend my money on something that I really didn't need. I mean, I was fine using the comb, but if you do want to spend extra money to detangle your hair quicker and to have a better experience for just detangling your hair to be fun overall, then I would recommend that. And then the next one I would say are these spray bottles. I've been really loving these spray bottles. This one is from Natural Oil Club. This is really big, so I really like this. This is my biggest spray bottle from that, but I just like how it dispenses. I feel like this is a commonly known spray bottle for natural hair anyways. I'm just late to the game again because I just am cheap when it comes to buying stuff, period. I love this gel so much. If you guys could feel how like soft my hair looks right now. I mean, feels, not looks, well, looks and feels. Okay, we got one. Woo, one down. I don't know how many more to go. Okay, I hope this turns out well. I haven't been using that many hair accessories because I haven't really been styling my hair that much. But other than that, I think I'm gonna start incorporating a lot of like hair bows, because I feel like holidays, especially Christmas, is around the time where you wanna like have like cute little, that's when I feel like I'll start using them more. I did put a bow in one of my protective hairstyles this month. It looked pretty cute, so I definitely like the bow look on protective hairstyles. Speaking of hairstyles, my favorite hairstyles have been the shag, the 70s kind of look, where you have like layers going on in your hair and then you have like bangs. I said this in my last month's favorites, but yeah, this like layered look, but like a shag. I don't know if I'm describing it right, so I'm gonna have like pictures and stuff. You know what I forgot to do already? I'm already messing up my hair right now. I totally forgot to add, oh gosh. At least we got some scissors. This is gonna be a long hairstyle, guys. My camera just cut off, but I just ended up cutting the rubber band out. And now I'm just going to kind of section these off like this, like section it into two and then put it into this section. I'm not good at explaining at all. Oh no, other hair is getting into this. Stay back, hair. Please look good, please. I'm scared to look. Should I redo it or? I'm not gonna redo it. I'm just not. All right, let me speed up the process really quick. Oh no. Now I'm real confused of how this is gonna turn out. It doesn't look that good. Why does it look so weird? Oh gosh. It just doesn't look as good as I thought. Okay, just keep going, just keep going. Like, look at this. This thing is like, how could I forget this? The struggle. Oh my gosh. And look at where I'm getting my rubber bands from. There's a whole bunch of rubber bands stuck in my brush that I don't use. I need to get my lid together. I don't even know what it's supposed to even be. I don't like this part right here at all. But you know, I'm already doing it, so I have to keep it up. Alright, let's move on. Next are my favorite hair tips and hair hacks that I learned in November. First one is schedule out your hair plans / routines. This is something that I've been doing for the longest, but I kind of just felt like, let me just add that in there. Just a reminder. Hopefully you guys know by now. If that works for your life, why wouldn't it work for your hair? You know what I mean? So I feel like, you know, if you have a hard time planning out your wash days, you know, your hair care days, if you struggle with making time for it, plan it out in your schedule. Write down your whole schedule and what you have to do and fit in times to or days or whatever periods to focus on your hair. Once you plan it out and actually like write it down, and that should help you, you know, kind of start getting you on a consistent routine for your hair, or at least just making sure you're able to fit in time for your hair. Because if you haven't been taking care of your hair by now in 2020, like, I don't even know what your excuse is gonna be next year. When you know, everything hopefully opens back up and then everybody's really wilding out and like being busy all the time, things go back to normal. So, you know, you have one more month to try to get on track, or a couple more months at least of this, because we probably will be on lockdown. Oh no. Oh my god, all this hair is getting behind it. Oh shoot. Schedule it in. Make time for it. Oh, this looks so ugly. I don't like this section at all of my hair. It doesn't look that bad in the front. So, anyways. Oh my gosh. At least we're done with this side. Goodness. That took me how long? 20 to 30 minutes. Alright, next hair hack is, if you can't deep condition once a week, don't skip out on the conditioning. I would say if you don't have time to do the whole deep conditioning treatment, just condition your hair with regular conditioner. And I know that's not as common anymore, but it's actually not bad. In my previous wash day video, I used Curl Mix's regular conditioner, and it was amazing. It was fine. Like, it was nice. Obviously, I don't feel like it gave my hair this deepest conditioning, and I could like tell like days after, but I did appreciate it because it was a quick little, you know, conditioning, and it did do a job of a conditioner. Obviously my hair felt conditioned and soft afterwards, but yes, so I say just do a quick conditioning. If you don't have time to deep condition, do not skip out on conditioning at all, because your scalp will not appreciate you, okay? And it'll be all dry and itchy, and your hair will be looking all dry and just dull and just not okay. And obviously, I kind of said this earlier, but if you want a quicker detangle, like if you don't want to spend time detangling your hair and you want like your hair to be detangled quickly, then I would say, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I would advise to invest, if you can, in a detangling brush like I mentioned earlier. So my camera died on me, so I had to let it charge. And while I let it charge, I did this side. So we are finally done. That honestly took like about an hour. So this side is unfortunately not symmetrical with this side, but it's okay. I think it turned out okay. I do wish that I was able to use like different colored rubber bands, but I'm not playing with these rubber bands today. Like legit, like if a rubber band were to pop with this, all this work, all this time, no, we didn't want any rubber bands to catch any hands today, okay? So I just decided to go with the white rubber bands, which are the same material, kind of like the black ones that I got from the beauty supply store. So I'm trying to figure out if I want to, if I'm gonna do it like this, half up, half down, or if I'm gonna do like two little puffs like this. Now I'm just gonna do these baby hairs really quick. So chunky twists are my favorite protective hairstyle by far. First of all, twist styles are the best protective hairstyle as far as they are like the healthiest for your hair. If you're gonna do a protective hairstyle, it is the best hairstyle as far as retaining length, because since twist, you're not manipulating your hair too much. You're literally just doing a twist on your hair, so it's not pulling or tugging, or it's just less manipulation on your hair, so you don't have as much breakage, and it's just better for your hair. It's lightweight, it's not, you know, it's just simple twist. So chunky twist styles are even better because obviously you're not messing with your hair too much. It's like, you know, you do it, it's quick, easy, it's just so many benefits, and the results are so nice. Again, it does depend on what products, oh look at me, it does depend on what products you use. I will link my favorite products. Like I said, the gel, the custard, and the twisting paste are my faves for doing the chunky twist out, because they allow that twist to stay in place, because just the texture of it and stuff, how it felt of the product. I was nervous to do chunky twist outs because I feel like it would unravel over time and stuff like that, which it did not do. And overall, if you want to do a protective hairstyle, twist styles will be your best. I feel like it's the better protective style when it comes to retaining length, and the easier one, and the results are nice too. The chunkier your protective styling, the more volume it gives you. So that's nice. Oh, so this is something that actually I read from one of you. I don't remember who told me this, so sorry, but I've been noticing that whenever I'm doing a protective hairstyle, I'll like oil my scalp every now and then. And I feel like because it's getting colder, my scalp, it dries up a lot quicker. Like it gets dry quicker. So an easy way to refresh your scalp if your scalp is feeling a little dryish is to, instead of putting oil on it, because I feel like you can put oil on your scalp every now and then, but especially if you have a protective style that you have in for like a couple weeks, I don't know how I feel about like just putting so much oil on your scalp. I mean, I guess it depends on your scalp and maybe your hair porosity and your hair, I don't know, but I know for my scalp it can get like build up so easy, and I just feel like putting a whole bunch of oil on it all the time, just oil. Anyway, if you want to take a break from oil and you will need something to like give your scalp a quick refreshing, and even your hair, use a leave-in conditioner to refresh your scalp or your hair. Whenever your scalp is feeling dry, you can just put a little leave-in conditioner in your hair and then like, you know, put it on your scalp, and yeah, then your scalp should feel relieved. And then also your hair, if your ends are feeling dry or if your hair is looking dry, just spritz your hair a little bit with a little water and just go in and put a little leave-in conditioner, and your hair should be nice and refreshed. Okay, so next, clothes. Okay, so my favorite clothing, I guess, a piece in November. Honestly, I didn't really wear that many like cute clothes or cute outfits because November was the month of me like moving and stuff, so I wasn't looking that cute. But I would definitely say I did dress up a little bit on Thanksgiving just because I felt like, you know, I needed an excuse to dress up. There's a lot of people that's just been like dressing up and then taking pictures and stuff, and I was just like, ugh, that's too much work or whatever. But I was like, Thanksgiving Day, I just want to dress up a little bit and take some pictures, which I really didn't even end up taking pictures, which just sucks because I always do that. I always mean to take pictures and then I get caught up in just the moment. And I wore this cute little stocking, this like dress, off the shoulder sweater dress, and then I wore some stockings. I'm saying that because I really like stockings. We're getting into like the fall-ish winter, so when it gets colder, I like to wear stuff with stockings. I love pairing like little sweater dresses with stockings, and then like even just cute little skirts with some stockings. I still have been loving thrifting, especially now, because it's like I do want to buy stuff online, but it's just like I'm not going anywhere right now, so I would hate to buy like an expensive like shirt or jeans or whatever outfit online just to like wear it in a video or wear it in a picture, you know. I'd rather just do my thrifting and buy some cute stuff here and there for the like very cheap. It's like rare and it's cute and I love it. Okay, so now I'm kind of getting confused as to what I thought I was doing right here with these pieces, because they're not turning out as cute as I thought they were gonna be. They're kind of getting in the way. I'm gonna wet them. Now I'm confused as to what I just did. I thought this was gonna look a lot cuter in my head, but it's like just in the way now. I don't even know, like messing up my baby hairs. For music, again, music is something that I haven't really been listening to that much, because again, it's just been a lot going on. Still been listening to the Ariana Grande album. I have to admit, I still like my go-to. My current favorite song on there is My Hair. It's Hair and West Side. I kind of listen to the same songs unless I have time to like go through and look for new stuff. Who else have I been listening to? Shakira. Oh, that's a like, I don't know if I ever said that on my channel before, but Shakira has been an artist that I have loved ever since I was young. So yeah, I want to say my music, unfortunately I haven't had like a current song that I've heard that I've been in love with besides Body Yaddy 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 by Megan Thee Stallion. I feel like that song has been everywhere, so yeah. Oh, I do like Doja Cat too, by the way. I'm trying to think of any current artists that I've been hearing. I like that song with Kendrick. I've been waiting for Kendrick to put out a new album, but I've been liking that song with him and Busta Rhymes. Other than that, I can't, like, I listen to like throwbacks like Kid Cudi, Kanye. I like his music. I mean, I listen to more people, but it's just like random people, like older music. So for movies, oh my gosh, I'm so late. I'm so late to this movie, but Coco, I finally watched it, and let me tell you, when I cried, like that movie was like a real documentary. I cried so hard, and I was feeling some type of way even after the movie was over. I was thinking about my life and my family, and I was just like, so that movie was so moving. And it was a cartoon. Like, I told my boyfriend I needed a moment after the movie and went in a separate room and then called my mom crying. Also, I have to admit, it was like a day before I started my period, so I could have been very just emotional. But I literally called my mom like bawling, and just to tell her how much I appreciate her and stuff like, oh my, I don't even know. I definitely would recommend you'd watch it. And the other movie that I just recently saw was Contagion. It's like a movie that I felt like kind of is similar to what we're going through. Thankfully, it's not as severe. Honestly, I shouldn't have watched it because I'm already a germaphobe, and it was talking about where there was a pandemic, you know, years ago, and it was killing people, and pretty much the same thing that's been going on, kind of, but again, way worse. But yeah, I'm already a germaphobe, so if you're a germaphobe, it may make you like freak out a little bit, but I kind of like watching stuff that makes me freak out. It's a good movie to watch to remind us how serious this pandemic is. Okay, these baby hairs, man. Like, what? Artists are so smart, because like, how catchy is that song? Like, that song is just so catchy. Just the hook. I like songs be like psychologically messing us up, because it's just like things that is catchy and that we obviously are gonna be able to like get stuck in our head. She could be saying anything: body, chicken, 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 and you'd still be bumping to it. Chicken, 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 chicken. Okay, I'm stopped, and I'm going to refresh my curls now. Oh, food. So for Thanksgiving, I had, for the first time in years, red velvet cake. Well, it was cupcakes. My favorite dessert since forever has been red velvet anything. Red velvet cupcakes, red velvet cakes, that's fine, whatever. And with cream cheese icing. And yeah, ever since I became vegan and the fact that I have a nut allergy, that's kind of like the worst mixture, honestly, because a lot of vegan substitutes have like almond flour and just uses just different like nut stuff. It's just a hard life when you have a nut allergy sometimes, especially when you have stuff on top of it like you're gluten free and then you're vegan. So yeah, it's been like hard for me to find like a pastry that I actually trust to eat. And then I have like anxieties when it comes to the fact that I have so many dietary restrictions kind of ish, because I'm be like freaking out that I'm actually gonna consume something and then I might have a reaction and then I'm gonna like freaking have to go to the hospital and then my throat's gonna close up and all this crazy stuff. So that's another reason why I don't really eat different foods, because I just have anxieties, like legit anxieties for accidentally consuming something that I'm not supposed to and then it just going bad. So I play it safe a lot of the times, and that's why I cook my own food and I barely eat out. And yeah, it's just very extreme. Like, it's not normal, but you know, that's just me. But my mom made me some red velvet cupcakes. She did a lot of research and used the ingredients that I could eat. And although I was very scared at first to try it because my anxieties, I don't usually eat stuff that I'm not used to eating. I eat kind of the same stuff. I'm just very boring when it comes to food because of my anxieties. I loved it. I loved it. I didn't have a reaction. It was like amazing, and I was so happy because the people that can eat food and don't have allergies or food restrictions, you guys are so lucky. You don't even understand. Like when I was young, I couldn't eat anything, and I'm like so jealous of my younger self because you take advantage of the fact that you can eat anything. Like you don't have any allergies. It's like a great thing to experience. But for me, I always have to look at all the ingredients and blah blah blah. It's normal for me now, but at first it was just like a hassle, and then it made me not want to eat a lot of foods and stuff. So thanks to my mom, she made me, I'm so happy. Like that's all I need in my life. My life is complete now. I'm just kidding. But and I finally ate sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes have been a thing that I did not like when I was a kid. I just thought it was just gross. And that prevented me from ever trying it again when I was older until recently. And they were amazing. They weren't bad at all. And I was so proud of myself. So now I love sweet potatoes.
You know what it's like to have to scramble when it's time to cook the thing?
So I can alternate between like regular potatoes and sweet potatoes now and not feel like bad or whatever. So yay, that's a big accomplishment for me. If you know me personally, you know how hard it is for me to try new things. Not because I don't want to, but because I'm scared that if I eat it, my body's gonna reject it and it's gonna just be bad. I'm gonna need to grab my EpiPen and just rush to the hospital. And yeah, it's just, yeah. I'm just gonna moisturize my hair off camera because it's just gonna take too long. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's been like 30 minutes later. My hair is like drying up already. I decided I'm just gonna do a little bit of makeup. I like putting blush on my cheeks just to give my face a little color. And I like to do my eyelashes. So I just like to put a little bit of these drops that I probably put too much, but you know, go big or go home. Not really. I'll be looking like a clown. Oh no, I never know how much to use with this. I did want to add in my favorite podcast because I found a podcast that I've really been loving and I do want to support him. I don't know if any of you guys watch Shan Boodrum or Shan Booty. She's a sexologist, and I love getting like information. I'm interested in stuff like that. I'm interested in a lot of stuff, but yeah, her content is just so interesting and informative, and I just enjoy it. I've watched her for a while now, and her husband Jared Brady, he just came out with his own podcast. It's really, really interesting. It's 3 other guys, and they talk about a lot of like juicy topics, and it's just really cool to hear stuff from like guys' point of view. And yeah, I've just really thought their relationship was really cute. They just had a baby, which is so wow, like not really surprising, because like who is not pregnant? There's been so many pregnancies. It's been, oh my gosh, it's honestly beautiful to see, but I'm just like, thank you Lord, I'm not like I mean that's not happening anyways. Make sure that's not happening. But look at me looking like a clown right now. Oh my gosh. I put way too much on. But yeah, anyways, his podcast is called Enjoy the Podcast, and I definitely feel like if you like interesting, juicy topics, if you know what I mean, they talk about everything. It's just a cool little podcast to listen to. Next is gonna be the lessons that I learned. I guess my top lesson that I would say that I have learned this month is the more consistent you are at pursuing your passions, the more you grow and the more you learn. I can't take myself seriously right now because I'm looking like a clown. The more consistently you pursue your passions or dive into your passions and start acting on them, the more you grow and the more you learn. And the more you avoid starting or doing the thing that you've been wanting to do, but you just avoid it because of fear and worry and doubt and all that other stuff like that, the less you learn and the less you grow, because you don't grow from worrying and just being inside your head. You grow from actually trying things out. Although it may fail, that is a lesson. So it's like you're not growing if you're not doing. That's just it. And I learned that a lot just over the past few months of me really taking YouTube a lot more seriously. Not that I never took it serious, but just like being like, you know what, forget the views, forget all this. I'm just gonna post things that I feel like posting. And it all kind of started after the end of JessCreationss video, which I feel like I have to explain, because I said that I wasn't gonna put out any more hair content, and then now look, like most of my stuff is revolved around hair content again. But this go around, I feel so much happier about. For some reason, it's like after putting it out there, like I don't want to be labeled as the hair girl anymore, and I'm gonna do whatever I want to do. It kind of made me feel like I have freedom, like a weight lifted. Like I feel like I just needed to say it, maybe to convince myself, as well as, you know, just let other people know, like, heads up, this channel may not just be all about hair. I may come out with a fashion video or whatever. But the more I put out, the more I've seen what works for me and what doesn't, what you guys like, what doesn't perform, blah, blah, blah. And that's helped me a lot with my channel, just knowing where I want to take it and what I enjoy putting out. And yeah, so I feel like, you know, if you guys can, I'm sure you guys can tell the growth in my videos and what I decided to do. I've been blending a lot of my videos together. Like the week in my hair videos are my favorite by far to do, because it's like my own little guilty pleasure of like, I like doing like movie-like videos. You guys know, like, I mean, well, if you can tell, I like really getting all dramatic in my videos, and like I like adding in a little bit of my life and just showing my creativity and providing you guys like educational content, like showing you guys, you know, the realistic behind the scene version of my hair, not just me being on camera like, hey. It's like really taking you throughout a week in my hair and showing you guys realistic things of what I do to my hair, while also giving you a glimpse of my life, which is honestly, I've realized I've always battled between me wanting to become a vlogger and me just wanting to continue doing creative stuff. And I feel like I like to share stuff, but I don't like putting too much out there, if that makes sense. Like I like my personal things to be personal to me, and that's not bad. I just feel like if I'm gonna grow and my channel's gonna grow, I want it to grow because of me, not because of other people. Like not because, oh, if I put, oh my gosh, is this even like getting any better? Like I mentioned in the past, I've even had the thought of doing like bringing my boyfriend on here, having a couples channel, doing couple videos, blah blah blah. And then I have my family and my brothers, and we're so much I enjoy being around my family. And I was like, you know what, I can get them more, we can do more stuff on here. And then I was like, my best friend and blah blah blah. But I just feel like, in a sense, like I thought of Ariana Grande, for example. She has made her career off of her. A lot of artists like love them because of them, not because of everybody else around them. I mean, obviously, like once they get boyfriends and stuff like that, it's like hiding because everybody likes romance and love and stuff like that. But they are the reason that got them to their career. And I don't want to put my boyfriend or put my family and put my friends on my videos, and that's the reason people come to my channel. Like, yeah, it's great if, once I grow just by myself, and then maybe in the future when I get comfortable, and you guys see here and there, I'll put like different people in my videos and stuff like that. But I understand what people enjoy, and I see how, couples channels just take over and people only watch things with couples in them, or they just like the whole family dynamic or friend. Like, I just want to be my own person and grow within that first. And then if I want to add in other people here and there, then I will. But I don't want that to be like the center of my channel. So I do like the balance of, like, I don't think that I will become a vlogger. If not, I mean, I won't say ever, but not anytime soon, because I do like the fact that I only vlog a week and I'm not doing everything. Like, I like the balance of stuff. So I just realized, and I like the fact that people, now it's weird because I'm like, at first I wanted people to come to my channel for me, and now I'm like, I don't mind people come to my channel because they generally like my hair as first. Like, they like me and my creativity, but they might enjoy, the fact that I show a little bit glimpse of my life, or you might enjoy me rambling or ranting, talking, stuff like that. But I don't know if it makes sense. But the whole point of this is, the more I've been putting out and trying new things, it made me realize what I want my channel to become and who I am and what I want in the future, and just stuff like that. So hopefully that motivates you to, if you've been avoiding something, just don't. It really is hurting you in the end, because you're not learning if you're not doing, and trust me, it did suck in the past putting out stuff. I mean, it doesn't have to apply to just YouTube, but anything in life. You may do something that you've been scared to do, and it may do well, and then it may fail, and the failure may discourage you, but you shouldn't take it as like a L. It should be like a win, because you learned something. So that's just what life is about, just facing your fears and going after the things that you are passionate in, and letting that be a learning lesson, whether you win or you fail. And it's all about how it makes you feel, so if you are happy with it, then that's all that matters. So there's some little motivation for you guys. Hopefully that made sense. Did I do this right? I really don't remember. I tried to fix it. I did my eyelashes, and then I put some earrings on. And now I'm about to watch the end of the last month's video to see what my goals were. Post 3 times a week on YouTube. I did not do that, but I blame my moving situation, okay? I had to settle and okay. I want to post more of what I love to do, the balance that I've been trying to do, which again, I have my hair videos, and I also am incorporating more of what I like to do. Post every day on my Instagram. I definitely have been terrible on my Instagram, and I need to post more, so we'll see how that goes. To work out 3 times a week, whether that's for 10 minutes or 30 minutes, whatever that is, I just want to get back on that for my health. I need to do it, and I want to read more. Plan out some more ideas for my business. Nope. I fell off on that too, and I really put that on a back burner. Something that I can like move towards that, even if it doesn't. To be more organized, especially because we're gonna be moving, and I want to just be on top of it, like I'm improving. Okay, the only thing that I could say that I feel like I improved on a little bit is being more organized, because I'm in a new place, so I feel like I want to keep it clean most of the time. I suck. Hey, okay, in my defense, I did move, okay? Okay, I'm gonna change into my clothes, and then I guess I'll tell you guys what my goals are for December, and I'm gonna try to do better because I have no excuse now that I'm all settled in for the most part. One sec. Okay, I don't think you can really see my outfit that well over here, but this is it. Featuring my slippers. The slippers. I was gonna change my shirt, but I'm not trying to mess up my hair, so I just decided to work with what I have. Okay, so quickly, I'm gonna tell you my goals for December 2020. I still want to post 3 times a week on YouTube, especially because I'm not gonna necessarily do vlogmas, but posting 3 times a week is gonna be like vlogmas for me because that's the most I've posted in like ever. So fingers crossed. I want to do yoga every day because I have been so stiff. It's concerning. Like, I'm about to be 25 in January and I don't want to feel like I'm aging, okay? And just being stuck in the house, and most of the time since YouTube, like, I'm doing it more often, I'm just crunched up editing and just not in comfortable positions. So I want to do yoga to stretch on my body so my bones aren't cracking every time I freaking go squat to pick up something. I want to work out at least 3 times a week because I don't want to wait till the New Year's to try to do the New Year, new me. I'm gonna get this body back. I want to start before New Year's happens, and I have no excuse now. So I'm like, my moving situation again is, I have no excuse. So I want to really do that. I want to do more things that scare me, like posting more things that scare me that I don't think are gonna do well, or just being like daring more, like trying different hairstyles, even though I don't know how it's gonna turn out and stuff. I don't know. And I want to do more giveaways and give back for the month of December specifically. Obviously, it's gonna be holidays and I have so much love for all of you guys, and I just want to be able to give back more. So I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna expect more giveaways and small little acts of appreciation for you guys. That's gonna be the goal. And speaking of that, I was sent this advent calendar by Ava NYC, which is a brand that I've worked with in the past. So I'm definitely gonna be doing this in the month of December, and I'm gonna be giving away a lot of these products that are in here because it's more of like products. It's gonna be like a hair products and different products in here, and I'm gonna be giving them away. So make sure you're following all of my videos, watching all of my videos in December. They're gonna be like random surprise giveaways of just different stuff. So I'm really, really excited for you guys to join me this holidays, even though I know it sucks because, you know, we're still in a pandemic. I want to be able to end this year off as happy and gratefully and, you know, productive as I can, so we can do that together. I hope you like the hairstyle. It's still drying and stuff, so if it's flat looking, that's why. If you watched until the end, you are freaking amazing. This was a long video. Let me know, should I keep doing these at the end of every month? Are you guys enjoying them? Let me know that, please, because that really helps. See you guys in the last month of 2020. Woo! Man, we're almost there. Okay, hug.